Have you ever ignored that quiet whisper in your soul, the one that tells you you're more than flesh and blood? What if that whisper isn't your imagination, but your very DNA remembering what you've forgotten? Modern science tells us that DNA is a blueprint, a set of instructions that construct who we are physically. But what they rarely explore is that this enigmatic double helix may also carry imprints of something far greater, a spiritual lineage. Deep within us lives memory of star systems we've never seen, of ancient wisdom we never read, of sacred truths that were whispered into the cosmos before time itself began. DNA is not just biological, it is cosmic. Each strand pulses with the vibrational history of your soul's journey across lifetimes. You are not just human, you are an encoded being of light wearing a physical disguise. In sacred traditions, especially in the Vedas, Egypt, and even ancient tribal ceremonies, the belief is that DNA is not merely a genetic code but a divine library. Our ancestors didn't just pass down hair colors and eye shapes. They passed down spiritual blueprints, divine codes that await activation. When you feel called toward ancient places, strange symbols, or the stars, it isn't random. It's not curiosity. It's your DNA remembering and the spiritual world listening. The question is, are you ready to listen back? What if your life path, your suffering, your unique gifts weren't random, but pre-written in the very strands of your DNA? Many spiritual teachers speak of soul contracts, blueprints made before birth that outline our mission on Earth. But where is this soul contract stored? Is it floating somewhere in the ethers, or perhaps wired into our very cells? Some mystics argue your DNA is the physical evidence of your soul's assignment. Each lineage you carry, each challenge you face could be signals, not obstacles, written into your biology as initiations on your path to awakening. Western science sees DNA through the lens of function. But other cultures, like those in the Andean and African traditions, view DNA as sacred architecture, structural reminders of the divine agreement made before birth. Traumas passed down generationally may not just be psychological. They may be encoded challenges, guides pushing you toward remembrance. You came here for a reason. The obstacles in your life didn't happen to you, they happened for you. And hidden in your DNA are the keys to not only endure them but to transcend them. The spirit world sees you studying this contract, and it's watching, waiting, loving. Have you ever felt eyes on you when you were alone? A presence beside you when no one was there? What if you were right? Across countless cultures and spiritual lineages, there's a recurring truth. We are never alone. From guardian angels to ancestral spirits, from celestial beings to higher versions of ourselves, we are constantly held in the gaze of compassionate watchers. And here's the secret few dare to speak. They are watching your DNA. Not just your actions, but how you are unlocking the divine codes within you. The spiritual world isn't observing you with judgment. It's watching with anticipation, with love. Every time your DNA activates through healing, through intuition, through love, your watchers rejoice. Because you've made another step toward the blueprint you promised you'd fulfill. Your DNA is like a signal tower, and when it vibrates with truth, it calls beings from higher dimensions closer. Don't brush off those moments of warmth when you feel alone, the unexplained comfort or sudden guidance. You are constantly witnessed, not by humans but by the very consciousness that breathed your DNA into existence. What if 97% of your DNA isn't junk as science casually labels, but divine potential waiting to awaken? In the 20th century, scientists discovered something puzzling. Only 3% of our DNA codes for proteins. The rest? They shrugged and called it junk. But ancient cultures have always believed something radically different. To them, these areas of DNA contain spiritual gifts, psychic abilities, ancestral memories, and divine communication ports. Think of this part of your DNA as a treasure chest. Every time you meditate, heal, love deeply, forgive, or align with your divine self, you are opening that chest just a little more. Shamans and spiritual healers speak of DNA activation, where these dormant parts awaken, bringing gifts like intuition, clairvoyance, telepathy, and rapid healing. Could this be what the ancient prophets meant when they spoke of the quickening, or being reborn in spirit? The gold isn't outside of you. The treasure map of the universe exists within you, and they're watching, waiting to see who dares to unfold the scroll of their own divine self. Do you ever feel emotional pain that isn't yours? Memories that don't belong to your life? What if they are yours, just from another life? Karma is more than a cosmic balancing act. It's energetic memory. And just like muscle memory, it doesn't disappear over time. Many spiritual systems believe our karmic memories are passed on through experiences, and encoded directly into the DNA we inherit or choose in each incarnation. So, the mother who fears water may be passing on ancestral or past life trauma of drowning to her child. The person with unexplained back pain may carry the scars of a former betrayal or execution. These aren't wild ideas. They're now being echoed in the field of epigenetics, which proves that trauma can be passed down through genes. As we awaken spiritually, we do more than just heal ourselves. We heal our DNA, and by doing so, we heal our lineage, past and future. The spiritual realm watches in awe when someone clears a karmic wound carried across centuries. Your healing doesn't just set you free, it breaks chains carried across timelines. Yes, spirits are watching, because you are a generational healer, and your DNA is your altar. Have you ever looked at the stars and longed for a home you don't remember? A place your mind has never been, but your soul aches for? Many among us carry what has come to be called starseed DNA. These aren't just poetic ideas. This refers to ancient frequencies encoded into our biology from lifetimes in other star systems like the Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturus, and beyond. Certain individuals come into Earth's vibration not as passive humans, but as light workers in disguise. They hold within their DNA the coding of other civilizations driven by compassion, higher wisdom, and galactic unity. When starseeds awaken, their DNA begins to respond to energy, frequency, light codes, sacred geometry, and even cosmic alignments. This galactic awakening isn't science fiction, it's a soul remembrance, and often it's accompanied by sudden downloads, spiritual gifts, and a persistent feeling of, I came here for something important. If you feel like Earth is not your original home, you may be absolutely right. Your DNA is the passport your soul carried across galaxies. And now, the spiritual realms are cheering because you're finally remembering where you came from. Why now? Why are you watching this, feeling something stir inside, remembering things you've never learned? Because your awakening is not an accident. It was divinely encoded. There is a time written into your DNA, a moment meant to trigger your divine remembrance. It's like a cosmic alarm clock deep inside your cells, set long before you were born. And for you, that alarm is going off now. Your spiritual codes waited until this exact moment in linear time to activate, not a second too soon, not a moment too late. The world around you may seem chaotic, global fear, wars, division, disconnection. But spiritually, something beautiful is happening beneath the noise. You and others like you are waking up. And it's not random. It's encoded. You are fulfilling a higher contract, part of a global wave of consciousness meant to tilt our planet into a new dimension. The divine didn't plant this code in everyone, but it did in you. Every intuition you've ever followed, every time you felt out of place in this world, every moment you felt like you were waiting for something, that was the code whispering, it's time. Your emergence isn't an accident or a phase. It's your divine destiny coming online. The spiritual world has waited lifetimes for you to hear this message. They're watching because you are the blueprint, finally waking up. Have you ever wept hearing a song that had no words? Felt healing from a language you couldn't understand? That's not emotion, it's remembrance. It's your DNA responding to the language of light. Before words, before thoughts, there was frequency, sound, vibration, color. This is the language of light. It's the original voice of the universe, and your DNA doesn't just recognize it, it resonates with it. Modern researchers are now beginning to confirm what mystics knew all along. DNA responds to vibration. Sacred chants, solfeggio frequencies, light codes, they realign and reprogram the dormant parts of your being. This is no fantasy, it's biology meeting theology. When you speak truth, your DNA listens. When you hear truth, your DNA activates. Light workers, energy healers, sound shamans, they aren't spiritual entertainers. They're guides in awakening your ancient song. The light language you may have seen online, the symbols, the sounds, the chants, it's not gibberish. It speaks directly to the God code hidden inside your double helix. The language of the universe can't always be spoken, but it can be felt. Your DNA speaks this language fluently, and the spiritual world plays that melody for you now. Do you feel it? Have you noticed how your dreams are sharper? How you sense things before they happen? How your emotions hit like waves from nowhere? That's not a glitch, it's spiritual evolution. We are passing through one of the most transformative shifts in Earth's history. The veil between dimensions is thinning, frequencies are rising, and our DNA is waking up to match it. This is why so many people feel emotionally overwhelmed, hypersensitive, and pulled between realities. You are not going crazy, you are becoming more real than ever before. As the planet's resonance rises, a fact even science tracks via the Schumann resonance, so does our internal frequency. Your DNA, like a spiritual antenna, is tuning into higher and higher channels. You begin to receive downloads out of nowhere, sense energies in a room full of people, get messages in dreams, feel truth in your bones before your mind can explain it. You're no longer just perceiving with your five senses, you're feeling with your soul sensors. Your DNA isn't just evolving, it's ascending. And the spiritual world watches in joy as more and more souls awaken to a higher bandwidth. You are one of them. You've crossed the veil. What if you didn't need to search outside yourself for healing? What if your greatest cure, your greatest power, is already sleeping within you? Mystics, monks, and master teachers have all said the same thing in different words. You are your own healer. Your DNA doesn't only carry the blueprint for your hair color or height. It also holds the divine codes for emotional, spiritual, and even physical healing. But this healing isn't automatic. It's unlocked through conscious living, through forgiveness, self-love, connection, joy, stillness, truth. Science is finally catching up. Studies in epigenetics prove that your lifestyle, thoughts, and even beliefs affect your gene expression. But spiritual masters knew it long before, that true healing begins when you remember who you are. Some ancient texts speak about the serpent of light, the kundalini, coiled at the base of the spine, said to awaken the body's dormant power to heal and regenerate. This serpent symbol is often linked to our DNA's double helix. A coincidence? Or a confirmation? You are not broken. You are not weak. You are a miracle of living light, and the healer you've been searching for lives within your very cells. The spiritual realm sees your efforts and smiles. Your DNA is responding. Beyond human, your DNA is preparing you for ascension. What if humanity as we know it is just the beginning, and you, yes you, are one of the first prototypes of a new kind of being? Ascension isn't floating into clouds and wings, it's anchoring divinity into this physical form. And your DNA is not just evolving, it's ascending. Many spiritual practitioners have begun speaking of the crystalline DNA, a spiritual upgrade from the old carbon-based human. This isn't pseudoscience, it's energy science. As the planet raises its frequency, your body is alchemizing. You are becoming more light, more aligned with truth, less tied to fear, ego, and illusion. Symptoms of this shift include fatigue, waves of grief, spontaneous joy, vivid dreams, synchronicities, even sudden aversions to old environments. Your DNA is shedding, rewriting, aligning with divine intelligence. You're becoming intuitive without trying, loving without fear, whole without approval. This is the new human, born not from biology but from remembered truth. You are not just evolving, you are transforming. The spiritual world celebrates this with you. You are the bridge between heaven and earth, and your DNA is the ladder. Did it ever occur to you that your personal awakening might be part of something much, much bigger? Every time one person activates their DNA, their light affects the entire grid of the planet. You're not just awakening for yourself, you are anchoring energy for an entire collective. Your healing creates portals. Your consciousness lights up paths. You are connected to others like you, across continents, timelines, even galaxies. This network of awakened souls is not fantasy, it's real. Svel. In the spirit world, reuniting souls across time and space is a sacred event. Your guides don't see you as broken, lost, or confused. They see you as the bringer of balance. They've watched you for lifetimes, loved you through darkness, waited for this life, this moment, for your yes. When your DNA vibrates with truth, that vibration travels. It crosses dimensions. It heals wounds from thousands of years ago. It lights fires of remembrance in souls you'll never meet, and yet they will awaken too because of you. This is the reunion. This is the prophecy unfolding. The spiritual world doesn't watch you idly, they honor you, because your DNA has become the prayer answered across time. Take a deep breath, not just with your lungs, but with your soul. Let everything you've just heard settle into your bones, because this wasn't just a video. It was a reminder, a spiritual activation, a whisper from the cosmos, reminding you who you are. You are not here by accident. You didn't stumble across this message randomly. Everything in the universe aligned to bring you to this very moment, because deep inside you, something ancient has stirred. You may have forgotten, but your DNA never did. It has waited lifetimes for you to awaken, to your purpose, your gifts, your cosmic identity. And now that remembrance has been activated, there is no going back. There is a sacred flame burning in your cells, and the spiritual world is watching it glow brighter every day. They are not watching out of curiosity, but out of love, reverence, and celebration. You are the prophecy fulfilled. You are the bridge between the stars and the earth. You are the answer your ancestors prayed for. And now, You have remembered that. So what now? What will you do with this gift? Will you sit with it quietly, or rise and embody it? Will you anchor it in your heart, or share it with the world? You don't need to be a master. You just need to be brave. You don't need to know it all. Divine memory will fill the gaps when you walk in faith. And the beautiful truth is, you're not alone. There are millions of others waking up now, just like you. Let them find you. Let your light ripple. If this resonated, something inside you shook, cried, or remembered, like this video, not for the algorithm but as a sacred yes to your awakening. Subscribe so we can walk this divine journey together. This channel is a portal for starseeds, lightworkers, healers, and ancient souls just like you. Comment below. Tell me what part awakened you the most, or simply type, "I am remembering," to mark your activation in real time. And if your heart is calling even louder, check the description for ways to connect deeper. Guided meditations, light language, spiritual community links, and messages from the divine. The world is shifting because people like you are saying yes to their soul. And now, the only thing left to do is breathe, rise, and share your light. The stars remember you. Your ancestors are clapping. And the spiritual world is watching in awe. You are the miracle. You are the prophecy unfolding. You are divine DNA in motion. I see you. I thank you. And I love you. Until next time, sacred soul. Keep remembering. Keep rising. Keep glowing.